Hi, today is the 5th of May, and so I've been playing 5-minute chess on league chess. It's league chess, David, not live chess. I just found out recently. So it's league chess. So I've been playing 5-minute chess on league chess today, and this is hot off the press for chess. This is press chess. Hot off the press, and this is a 5-minute game, of course, like I've already said, and I was not going to place any chess on the net in the next few days, but this stood out a wee bit. Okay, so here we go. Hello, Mr. Tiger. That whistle. Okay, here we have the beginnings of a modern A4. I like to play this move because often in the setup I get black playing B5, and it can be a wee bit of a problem, a wee bit of a pain. So anyway, knight F6, and here we go with G3. This is an opening for white that I learnt a long time ago from Chess Informator. Now I could go and get you a Chess Informator and show you what it is. Actually, I will. Hello to you message. Oh, that's because I've got the Windows thing. So here is Sahovsky Informator. Okay, now Informator is this is 1980 Informator number 30. So you've got a whole lot of games in there. Okay, now if I wanted to, I was saying to a friend of mine, and you got problems in the back too. Actually, I forgot about problems because that'd be good to put on the internet, and especially with players on in-game studies. So here is a whole collection, vast collection of games from that era, 1980 or 1979, that I used to purchase these almost religiously. Back then it cost me, see, I got the receipt still, it cost me $32 from the Otago Chess Club. That's okay. So let's get in with this. Let's get on and in with this game, okay? And then I won't be too long. Queen A5. Well, I'm just going to castle, and now comes this dreaded move that I told you about before. So what would you do now? Well, I can actually play this, although my opponent's got check, of course, with Queen B6. So I play after DE5, I play F5, but of course B5. Here we go. So I think, I play H3, Knight C5. Now my opponent's possibly threatening Knight A4 or BA4. So they've got B5 in there. It's like they heard me. It's like they've heard me. Okay, that I don't want to have B5 played against me. So what do? I play B4. So I start to think, well, I'm going to change this into the sort of position that I kind of like. So Queen B4 and Bishop A3. And now all of a sudden, because otherwise black would have just lost their knight, eh? So now black's only got really Queen C4, and here I play AB5, CB5 and Rook B1. Now I'm just kind of threatening Knight B5 or Rook B5 or something. Here comes Knight CE4. So my opponent is 2184 and I'm 2182 in this game. I end up with 2 minutes 37 seconds left on my clock, and my opponent is left with 1 minute 02 seconds. 02, I mean, not 02, David. Check. Oh dear, what a pain check is, because I was going to go take the knight. So I go King H2. But I'm very comfortable with this position. Now, Black's not going to be able to play Bishop F5 really. Because maybe pawn takes F5 might be alright. Because if pawn takes, I don't think I'd actually play Bishop E4. I'd probably have to look around for something else. So, mate, I'll just ask the engine. Yeah, see? I just thought, wow, G5, that looks quite good for Black. And that protects the knight, and I don't want to take it with one bishop, because that's my primo bishop. Okay, we better turn the engine off, because otherwise it takes over. So we've got King H2, and the main line which my opponent played was Knight C3, so I take that, but of course I have to. Now I'm threatening this rook, but I'm not really taking much notice of that. So realistically, I played Rook F3, so I blundered here. I could have won the rook by just here, Rook B3. Now I guarantee the computer probably plays Rook B3 again. So I made a mistake, an error in judgment. That happens. So anyway, here's my move, which was Rook F3, Queen C7. My opponent will probably think, there's a chance. F6. Now, of course, I'm threatening the rook, possibly. I'm not sure. And so here's Rook D8, which I considered I was going to meet. And then I went Rook D3. I don't want to go Queen E2, because then I'm offering Black the chance of going to Rook D2, maybe. So I play Rook D3, and of course the rooks come off. Of course the rooks come off, and Queen takes. Now here I was thinking Black was going to go Rook B8, hopefully, but Rook B8's a blunder. If Rook B8, a new variation, then I have the cunning plan of Queen B8, Queen D8, Bishop F8, Queen F8, checkmate, as the computer announces. But my opponent did not fall for this. My opponent is half reasonable. So after Queen D3 came Bishop F5, but of course. And here I went Queen E2. Now possibly no good is Queen C2. Okay? As if Queen C2, then I merely just capture the Queen and capture the Rook. And thereafter, this is a big threat that probably will get through. Or Rook takes E5, etc. So here's bishop e7, a closed gadget, a closing gadget, and here from here on in. Now this is where I think maybe queen c2 is alright, a bit different. But anyway, bishop c2, and I went rook e5. Now my opponent just goes back to f5, and so I see this weakness here on f7. So what do you think I play? And I probably have rook f5 here. Probably the engine will do that. Bishop d6 is actually another idea I had, but I played bishop d5 here. And this is, of course, concentrating on this f7 square weakness. So this did not bother me. So here I played queen c4. And if now bishop e6, then we have what? What would white player David Weegenaar play if that was the case? If bishop e6, what would you do? In a second. You would wallop this, okay? You would wallop this bishop with the rook, okay? So that if pawn takes, then bishop takes, and it's soon finished, this game. This game is soon over. Bishop h3, and so this is the end of the game. And this is where my opponent actually did resign, and so that's quite good, really. Thank you very much to that opponent, and that's something I've been saying to my chess opponents, is have a good game, and that helps me. And that's probably following in what my Bible would say about that sort of thing. Have a good game. That's what it is. It's a game of chess. So all the best with your game of chess, no matter where it is at and no matter where you're at in the world and all that sort of stuff. Stay safe, and primarily, as well as you can do this, enjoy your game of chess. Okay, that's all from me for now and today, and thank you very much for visiting on this day, soon to be my birthday, but I am not announcing my birth date.